I'm on it, I'm on it, I'm on the street boy beats. I'm on it, man. I told y'all niggas y'all ain't ready, man. We can't be stopped. On the strip.
Alright, you know, I told them it's never gone nowhere, man. They just left me. Left me in limbo.
On back pages.
And now I'm gonna go to back pages now that you done put it in the air.
You can't. Take it off. You look like a whole weirdo. It's 2023.
They took it down. I was gonna still be like, this is still
back page search is going on.
You don't gotta go to back page.
I'm about to go fan. I'm about to go OnlyFans.
You don't gotta. You can go to Instagram or Facebook.
I'm gonna just keep going to black, beautiful BBW, nasty black bitches.
That ain't on Instagram. Like I said, like 80% of my Instagram followers is prostitutes and shit.
So you click on it.
My messages, there be like 18 messages and shit.
You
pretty
click
much.
Hold up, man. Actually, what you doing right now?
One said if I
waving.
One said delete them. I said if I delete them, I'm gonna have like 200 followers.
Y'all watched the LSU game, right? The female.
Yeah.
And
What's her name?
what was it, Angel or Angel Reese? I seen her declining the whole team to go visit the fucking White House.
It makes sense.
It does to me too. Cause how the fuck we win the fucking national championship and then y'all motherfuckers be like, well, I'm gonna bring both teams to visit the White House.
I thought they rescinded that offer. Just said that the winners come through.
She wanted to apologize.
Huh?
Biden's wife wanted to apologize.
Oh, well.
She knew she was wrong. You only offered that because the favorite and the, you know what I'm saying, was supposed to win. He didn't win. I knew they weren't gonna win.
That match for sure was a black versus white thing.
Yeah.
For sure. You know what I mean? That was the whole temperature behind that.
Cause if old girl would have say if they the one, the other team opposing team.
LSU
Because they call her the white girl. What's her name? I forgot her name, but they call her what, the clapback queen and shit.
Some stupid shit, right?
But she had that Steph Curry 3.
When they get to make up their own little words and their own little phrases and shit.
But you can't put that on the girl though. You know what I'm saying? The Iowa girl. You can't put that on her. You know what I'm saying? Because she's just a player. This is what society and Instagram done did, right? Because she had a nasty 3 right there. She half court. She launching that motherfucker. Just left and right. She wasn't favorite.
Oh, girl, like, fuck that.
When she go to the NBA,
but here's the crazy shit.
Yo, the shit.
Now, I watched the game. That game wasn't even close.
That's what I was about to say.
Hey, you know what?
Close. They was busting their ass the whole damn time.
That's what I'm saying right here. That's why I know they want to lose.
They kept them.
Remember when the Patriots went undefeated?
It wasn't a game.
Remember when the Patriots went undefeated and then they got Randy Moss and then y'all lost in the Super Bowl? It was that. Remember Duke? You know what I'm saying? Had Zion Williams and they had all, you know, them but you got smashed by them 3-point shooting motherfuckers and shit. Y'all lost and shit. You know, UNLV, you know what I'm saying? When they went the whole thing with Christian Laettner and shit, you know what I'm saying? I mean,
he won. I'm about to say.
Come on, man, put it out there.
The dominant team that's like that is going to, they usually lose. They get upset. So I'm like, I feel an upset coming.
I think it's who like the Cinderella team. Like, motherfucking ESPN will put a back a motherfucker if they the underdog. They'll back a motherfucker.
They didn't back LSU though.
They backed the other motherfucker.
Because Iowa was the most dominant team.
No, they wasn't.
They wasn't?
It's because of that white girl.
Yeah, she was shooting threes all
Yeah,
over the place.
It was a black and white thing. Don't get it twisted. No, Iowa, they was ranked high. They was ranked higher than LSU though.
Yeah, that's why they was up.
They was ranked higher. They was ranked higher.
They pushed it. They tried it.
Yeah,
because they always do that. It gotta be.
But here's the thing. They beat them the whole game. It wasn't like they was going back and forth and all that. They was beating them the whole goddamn game.
It gotta be Jerry Clooney.
Beating them the whole goddamn game.
You feel me? It always gotta be, especially when you got a dominant black girl like how she
was the dominant black girl. Yes.
And then homie from Barstow call her a classes piece of shit. Cause he talking shit on a basketball court.
That's an elevation for women's basketball. That's what they need. Ain't no different than what men do.
That is where
Ball
trash
Street
talk
Sport?
come from.
Yeah, the owner,
I
the
ain't see
CEO.
that.
Yeah, he
Oh, what?
he
shitted on him.
He called her what's name?
I
A
ain't see that.
classless piece of shit.
That's wild.
That was part of her.
Cause she did all that shit.
Yeah.
He called her a classless piece of shit.
And the white girl was doing the same shit.
Yeah.
Well, she was doing that for like 3 games though. That was her little move that she did. Like,
Yeah.
you can't see me because she's swatting threes in your face out of nowhere and shit. You're at the top of the key and you just decide to pull up a 3 and make it.
But I found it is crazy and funny that they took offense to that, and it's like in a game of basketball, niggas talk shit.
On a
That's
regular
part of it.
That's
basis.
a part of the game.
And it wasn't that for women though.
That's a part of the game.
So that's
Yeah.
what
No, it's
it's
always been that. They just mad because it was a black woman doing it to a white girl. The white favorite.
Because if they the one, it wouldn't have been none of that shit. They wouldn't have
yeah.
said nothing.
Yeah.
But since she run, it's like now they feel like she's squishing it.
It'd have
in,
been
but this
commercials
bitch did
for
it.
people doing this. Tony Yayo.
You know what? She did it from the John Cena point, girl doing it from the nah, bitch. Tony Yayo.
She said it was from John Cena?
No, I'm saying because that's where the white
Everybody
people
know what this
identify
is.
with the shit.
That's
from.
John Cena. You can't see.
You know what I'm saying?
But
That's
John
what that
Cena
means.
said
You can't see.
he didn't start doing that until he seen a video.
That's
Tony
what I
Yayo
identify
was
with.
doing
That's
this
the
right
shit
here.
they said on the shit and all that. Nah, I'm looking at the broadcast like, nah, motherfucker, that's
And John Cena could have probably been running like, don't put me in the middle of y'all's bullshit. I got it from Tony Yayo. So y'all put her shit on Tony Yayo, not me.
the motherfuckers. They get behind the motherfucker and steal their identity once again on a small level.
Don't get it twisted.
Identity theft.
Don't get it twisted. Shorty for Iowa could ball though. I ain't gonna front.
She can
could
ball.
Yeah, she can't get it. I ain't want to take that from the
But-
society did that because she never said nothing. She didn't say, "Bitch, you
Was it
tasteless."
ESPN or was it
But-
Society?
It was society. You know what I'm saying? Everybody. Because ESPN was saying some shit that motherfucking society was saying. You know what I'm saying? If you thought it was distasteful for the black girl to do this and do this right here with the ring on, if you thought that was distasteful and shit, of course that's gonna be on ESPN.
But she talking to motherfuckers. Y'all been talking shit about me all year. Talking about I'm ghetto.
She been doing the
And
same
all
shit
that.
for the whole year too. I think she been talking shit like that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's
She
just
animated. She's
basketball.
animated. Yeah.
It's basketball.
It's
We
all
said,
basketball.
hold on, foul. Excuse me. Could you get out my way, please?
Because women's basketball
What the
should not
fuck
be
is
ladylike.
basketball, even
And
on
that's
the girl
why
level?
that's why it ain't grew because
Hey,
y'all
bro.
ain't letting them do the same thing that men do. If there's an argument, let it be an argument and shit. Y'all want to be ladylike. Come on now, half y'all are, you can say gay. The G is in the letter.
How do you know half of them gay, Paul?
You can actually
You
look
don't.
at them.
That is wrong. That is wrong.
They show you on their social media. This is my husband. And Gator, Brittany Goyne,
He
Brittany.
see all they social
You ain't seen
media.
Brittany's girlfriend? Brittany always
He
showed
see
you
all they
her.
social
Oh, the girl that
media.
just got back?
Yeah, she always showed you her girlfriend.
You seen her? She was, but
And
that girl, that new girl, the girl from LSU, she don't look gay to me. She
She's
don't
not
seem
gay.
gay to
She's
me.
not gay. You know what I'm saying? But her center is. Come on now, don't do that right there. Act like there's not. You actually look at it with like.
Yeah, I can't even say allegedly, right? I know that for sure.
Sometimes you just look and tell. That head nod and
we
shit.
can't go on that.
Either shake my hand or give me that head nod. Nigga, you
What
the
if she
fist
pat
bump.
you on your ass then? Like, yeah, nice right there, bro. Right,
Hey.
man.
Hey, the LSU stars would have gave you the handshake or give you your hand and shit. They wouldn't have gave me no fist bump. What up, bro? You know it.
Go to hell.
You know when you see him with shit. We all do.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what happened with the is she going to the
No.
is the team
Nah, she
going?
said, nah, she spoke for the team. We ain't going if they got
Cause
a
I seen some where she was saying
Somebody else didn't go.
we going. Cause you know the school ain't going accept that. The
But
school
they
ain't
also
gonna-
You can't force them to go
Yeah,
either.
you can.
No,
You
that's
on scholarship.
they're
man.
not the only team
You
that didn't go
can't
to the
force- you
that
can't
didn't go to
force
the White
Got
House.
me fucked up. That school is
when-
not.
when,
LSU is not going to allow that to
Hold
happen.
on, when
That's true.
George Bush was in office, there was a college that said we're not going to the White House. We're not going there.
I bet you they go to the White House.
You can't force them to. You better go to the White
Nah,
House.
they gonna suggest the other team.
My Neil
there,
deal
too.
says I don't have to go nowhere.
She
That's
gave
what she
an
said.
apology.
I'm not going to the
What
pros. She said because I'm making more money in my Neil deals right the fuck now and
She
shit.
gave an apology.
Who?
Or didn't give an apology.
She ain't
but
getting no She's sticking to her.
No, I just said it. She said we going. I think it's fair. It'll be exciting for the people that because she already been.
No, the
She said-
president's wife
Listen, she
gave an
said
apology.
I just seen it, nigga. She said we gonna accept it. I think it'll be exciting for the members on the team that haven't been there. I think it'll be exciting.
Yeah, she did say that.
She just said that.
They went there when they was like in the 4th grade or 5th. My daughter went there.
Because she said she from that area or some shit.
Yeah,
So she done been there all her
She
life.
did that right, but she said it'd be a good experience for the team.
Yeah. But
That's growth. That's
her.
her being a bigger person for the situation and all that.
You got me
That's
fucked up. I
commendable.
bet you it's LSU saying, "Nah, bitch, you're not. What the fuck are you doing?"
You're gonna have to fix this. You're gonna have to say yes.
No,
It was more or less, but it was more or less so when they invited both of them. It was offensive.
No doubt.
So the whole team felt
Like,
sad.
what the fuck are you inviting both of them for?
Right.
Traditionally, the winner goes,
Yeah.
and all of a sudden, because of
That's
this
why-
day, we're gonna have the losers.
That's why they rescinded the Iowa invitation. Like that shit.
Because if it was the other way around, LSU
So they
wouldn't be
should-
going.
They should have done the Iowa invitation. They told them.
They rescinded it. They didn't invite it. Just what's the name? Just the one.
So we gonna see what happens. I would have just carry a ball. If they take us both at the same time, every time I see that girl, I do.
I like the
I just
Jackie
throw the ball in
Joyner.
there and smack it down.
I like the Jackie Joyner pants and the legging thing that they got. One, you know what I'm saying, raw leg, and the other one with the wasn't that Jackie Joyner?
She thick.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that right there.
And how tall is she? You know that's my favorite.
She told
She
me.
about my
Good
height.
boy.
My daughter's height.
She taller than y'all.
She ain't taller than me.
She taller than
What's her
y'all.
name? We want to Google her.
And she can dribble.
What's her
She's a
name?
real one too.
She can bring the ball up the court.
What's dark skin Glorilla's name?
Babe, you wanna go shoot?
Hey, what's her name again?
Angela
Angel
Reese.
How tall is Angel Reese?
Where's the Angel
is
Reese?
Shorter than Paul.
Well, why he looking at
She's
us?
taller
bro?
than us.
She not.
6'3".
You 6'3", Paul?
No, I'm not. I'm 6'1".
I told you she was taller than you. I thought that we got a response back on that motherfucker fast as hell. With him, the Google, like, you know what I'm saying? His shit working. He paid that bill.
His job. Fact finder.
Well,
So nigga, they got.
She was at Maryland too, though.
They have the
I remember that.
not death certificate, but the
And
autopsy
she's
back.
already net worth $1 million from the Neil deal.
Wow, because you can set your shit, your personal likeness. That's good shit. She's already able to do
Oh,
for
no,
her
it ain't
family.
that. Every time you sit up there and watch ESPN and they be like LSU versus Ohio State, and you see that commercial, nigga, I'm in that commercial. Pay me. You can't use my likeness to sell shit.
Yeah, that's how it is now. You're allowed to do. You're allowed to get paid.
And if you that third string sitting the bench, your Neil deal is like you gotta earn that.
You still get paid if you sell. If somebody wants you for something or you
They
want to
about to
sell your
start
likeness,
that NCAA.
you can push your own shit too, though. You know
They
what I
about to
mean?
restart that game day now, cause now you get paid off of that. So even if you just sit the bench, your likeness is gonna be on that game.
Oh, word.
Troy Smith didn't get paid. We knew that was Troy Smith, that little short ass.
What
quarterback in the
about
game.
Paul Clark? What about Coolio's autopsy?
That was like I heard seen something else where he was talking about some people was talking about, you know, saying the Illuminati and all that right there, and that because his family and friends said he frowned on drinking and doing drugs because he had a heart condition.
Right.
And he had asthma.
He had terrible
also.
asthma.
You know what I'm saying? So he didn't do none of these drugs. So how did you have like, you know, fentanyl in your system
Probably was popping pills.
and heroin? You know what I'm saying? But he didn't fuck with drugs.
Probably was popping pills.
Those are drugs.
Or was he fucking with him and then nobody
He
knew?
probably wasn't fucking with like cocaine
You
and
addicted
hard
to
shit.
you addicted to
He probably wasn't fucking with that hard shit.
or
But
you addicted to your prescription drugs.
yeah, he's probably
But if they
popping
find anything
pills.
with the fentanyl.
He wasn't addicted to
But
the
fentanyl
asthma
come in
medicine.
pill shit too, like the dude that got in trouble here for
Yeah,
the,
they for sure. They should be cutting them damn pills with that.
Yeah,
little
they
fentanyl.
do that shit. But the thing is, like, I was thinking a little deeper than that. Like, I mean, I don't know why I should, though, because it ain't like he creating waves for motherfuckers or something like that. But do it seem funny that, like, mad entertainers are coming up dead with the fentanyl shit and
No.
this shit?
Nah, them
It don't
niggas
seem, do it
popping
seem
pills.
like
It's happening to
motherfuckers
us.
putting it in motherfucker shit or
It's-
that...
It's happening to our peers right in our face, and they're not entertainers. You know what I'm saying? Entertainers don't exclude you from being real people.
No, but the one nigga, the dark skinned
Rush
nigga, I forgot
Limbaugh.
his name.
Niggas
The
be
dark
having-
skinned nigga that played, what's his name, Damien on the Wire or something like that.
Yeah.
Is the nigga that sold him the fentanyl shit is coming out talking about there's the situation between them two too.
I can name-
all in with him.
He was just on doing it.
I can name at least
It wasn't just coke. It was just coke or some shit, right? But it could have been pit, but niggas be having that dirt. They be putting fentanyl in it just trying to make that shit more powerful.
That's what I'm saying. They thought
And
fentanyl
or
and
people was
everything.
asking for it. People was asking for it too.
Niggas be having that dirt and trying to be making their shit a little more powerful with that fentanyl. That's
That shit crazy.
Fucking niggas up.
That's the other shit.
I had
that leading
personal
our
experience
deaths
when somebody
in
was
that-
personally
in our
asking for
community.
the fentanyl that was killing people that's on TV. I want that shit.
That's,
And they
that's
explained
crazy.
it to us. You know, why would you want some shit that's killing people and shit?
She was on heroin.
Who?
She was on heroin.
No, they wanted fentanyl. I was at a gas station. They wanted fentanyl. You know what I'm saying? I'm like,
So,
do we know somebody
so-
that got the fentanyl that's killing people on the TV? And they said, we want that because whoever died, they just had little lung. They know what the fuck they was doing.
So-
I can handle that.
In that case, you shoot that up, don't you?
Well, heroin.
No, you can snort that.
Fentanyl.
Fentanyl. You
No,
can
you
snort
snort
it.
it.
You can do it.
Take it. Cause
Yeah.
you can get it in pill form and all
Smoke
that
it.
shit.
Yeah.
Well, I was just speaking on that shit.
You
I mean, on
probably
that
can
person.
You put some water to it. I don't know how that shit.
It
That's
sound
a
like
national.
heroin addict.
That's a
I seen
national
it in
thing.
pills
You know what I'm
being made
saying?
on TV.
Because I can name you at least 30 people just from the hood that died from fentanyl. You know what I'm saying? So just because you know how to shoot a basketball or you can act or you can sing, that don't exclude you from, you know what I'm saying, the fentanyl, you know what I'm saying, buzz is going on.
And a lot of old niggas our age, like grown niggas, is dying from that shit. And I cannot fathom that because I know if a nigga died from the fentanyl, nigga, I bet you a nigga got some kind of other shit he going through too. Like, you know,
generations just
motherfucker might
changed.
got blood pressure pills.
You know how our parents didn't know, you know what I'm saying, what was it called that people did when they mixed cocaine with
crack,
with weed?
speedball,
Primo. You know what I'm saying? The older motherfuckers didn't. I don't know what these motherfuckers is doing now. They doing the goddamn primos and doing it and writing blunts and shit. They had little skinny. Our parents had little skinny ass tops that they smoked out of. You young motherfuckers is rolling these big ass. That was weird to us. Now we grown.
But primos
were
were smoked in tops first. Niggas wasn't on blunts like that yet.
Yeah, but primos was the number one thing. Your parents wasn't doing. If your parents were doing primos and shit, you know what I'm saying, they eventually was on crack. You know what I'm saying? Because that was the start. You know, when motherfuckers brought that shit, they didn't have no clients. So we got to create.
Well,
crack
even on niggas didn't know how bad it was. Like, it wasn't like.
That's why I feel
lifting in a bad
sorry
way.
for you if you're in the 80s and you're on crack. If it's
You being
2013
from New York.
and you're a new crackhead, I don't feel sorry for you because you seen what the fuck it did.
You being from New York, Ice. How when niggas start smoking Moes, how was they looked at back in them days? Like, you know what I mean? Like, they nigga look at, cause my homeboy, I was telling the story on the show a few weeks ago. My homeboy, he was hustling for the Detroit boys, rest in peace. But I remember him. He used to tell me, like, shot raw. You know, I was shined in them days.
They got him addicted.
Yeah, they got him addicted because he was hustling for him. And he was like, man, when I get done with that 1,000 sack, and I, you know, when he re-up or whatever, he got the crowns left. And me, myself, I'm thinking like, nigga, that's profit, nigga. You supposed to either harden that shit back up and chop it down or just make you the little baggies and sell them shits as 10s, 20s, whatever. But you know, but he like, nigga, that was my reward, nigga. So he got him a fat sack of shit to roll Moes with. You know what I'm saying? And I'm thinking like, nigga.
I know for us back, you know what I'm saying, it was like people's secret. Like it was out. Whoever did it, you ain't know they did. That's why it was always like, nah, you ain't see a nigga roll it. If you ain't see that shit roll it up, don't smoke that shit. You know what I mean? That was the thing. You know what I mean? The niggas that did that shit, what they call it, woolies and shit.
Yeah.
It was like, nah. It was kind of like. It was kind of like frowned upon, you know what I mean? So it was never a thing like nobody was doing.
That's how I looked at it because my mom's dude.
That was a gateway to crack right there. That's how you get it. You ain't got no customers.
If I would have been another nigga, I'd have probably been stupid to the fact, right? My mom's dude was fucking around, right? So I knew what the shit was.
Right.
And in the highest form or the lowest form, nigga, I ain't want none of it. You could have crashed it up in the dust, or nigga, he's like, nigga, take a joint. I would have been with trying the joint. I'd have tried the weed a few times at this point. But when that nigga said sprinkle a little crack on that motherfucker, he did like this too. in the hallway at Hill Tony.
He was an addict at how old?
Yeah, he was in 8th grade. I was in the 7th.
Yeah.
Nigga, that
Early.
They got him.
Early.
You know what I mean?
And I think that's how it was when they brought it down here.
They didn't have
That's
no
how
crack.
niggas got hooked.
They ain't no crackheads. They didn't exist, so we got to create them.
Right.
We watched all our hood heroes.
Create
you
a
know what I'm
fucking-
saying? Be addicted to this right here.
nigga.
And then when you were saying like he had all this residue or whatever, you said, I'll just go ahead and read. That's
He
how
had a
we motherfuckers
shake
feel
sack.
about their shake. You know what I'm saying? They don't give a fuck about the shake and shit.
He probably had 300, 400 in shape. I'm thinking numbers, nigga. You know what I
Like,
mean?
nigga,
This
rock
like,
that shit up, nigga.
And that's how it would be with weed, dude. You would think you about to throw that up, you about to leave that here, shit. I could
Yeah.
take this and resell it or something. Don't you gotta
Bag
shake?
that up, nigga. Them is dimes.
Don't you
Them
gotta
is
shake?
blunts.
Don't you got a trash bag of shake
Yeah.
story somewhere in your repertoire?
So I wonder, like, you know, with all that shit, it's, you know, behind the scenes type shit. So the nigga, Bob Lee was killed in San Francisco, the creator of Cash App. He just relocated to Miami from where he was, like, and he had also been speaking about how he had been fearing. He'd been fearing not necessarily for his life. He just been scared.
The mad paranoid and shit.
Yeah, paranoid and shit like that. But they killed this nigga. He wasn't even there. He was there visiting, doing something he had to do, and then he was leaving, going back to Miami.
Yeah.
Who want to kill you in those situations?
I heard a conspiracy theory.
Did he steal some shit? Because you know that when they get to that computer shit, that all that type shit, motherfuckers be stealing from each other and taking your ideas and finishing it, or take your app. Or, you know, it ain't done. They know what to do to finish it, all kinds of shit. Did he steal Cash App? Did he steal, you know, he got something to do with Bitcoin and all that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, motherfuckers, you know, they looking at it like, oh my God. It's probably some simple shit that he done did, or some people he been in contact with owe money to, or something like that. I be trying to look at shit
They were also
in the
saying-
reality before I look at the
Conspiracy.
That
Yeah.
city is dangerous anyway. You know what I'm saying? The violence that's there. You know what I'm saying? Imagine.
Here we go.
No, that's what they were talking about.
You said San Francisco?
Yeah, in San Francisco,
The Bay Area,
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's now like
Or was that triple threat?
imagine just a shootout downtown Columbus at 3:00 in the afternoon. And that's normal.
He got stabbed.
Yeah, he got stabbed. But I'm saying
Twice.
this right here. You know what I'm saying? The violence that's in that area that the mayor is not cleaning up. You know what I'm saying? It's like, okay, that right there is like normal. You know what I'm saying? The only reason why that's headline news is because, you know what I'm saying, that's the Cash App, dude.
So my whole thing is this.
But I heard another conspiracy.
But my whole thing is this. All right, and that aspect you talk about. So motherfuckers just stab that nigga. They ain't trying to rob him. Nothing. Just stab that nigga.
no money, no
Right,
watch, no,
right, just stab that
no
nigga.
nothing.
He just got picked. Huh? Like, motherfucker.
I done heard Putin and was the Chinese
How much
dictator.
Cash App worth?
I don't know. I ain't even looked that up. But I know what, I'm tired of them motherfuckers every time I transition something. They do it when they want to. They take $2.
They get about
take $1.
They got about business.
They get about a stack from me every fucking
Take it
month.
up.
Yeah. When they want to take something
Yeah.
from you, nigga, they get
They
the
get about a
dollar.
stack from
You
me
send a
every
little
month.
couple
Y'all got
dollars.
So it will be billions.
You got no
then, I
business?
believe.
Oh, no, man,
Yeah, take it off of business because they, you know what I'm saying. I know people that like, you know, Cash App me $20. You know, you got Cash App me $22 because there's a tax on it, and they're going to take it because of a cash.
I mean,
App.
I'd use it for my business. You
Yeah,
know
but
what I mean?
if
For
it's on
Famous
a
Kitchen.
business, but if there's a thing where if you put it as business, because it doesn't take nothing. Out. If I Cash App you 20, you're going to get the 20.
Nah, if you want it right away, they take it out. If you
Yeah.
want it fucking
couple
keep
days
people
later,
waiting
you
for a
don't
couple
pay.
days,
They don't charge you shit.
You don't pay for shit.
What's the dude's name? Bill who?
Bob Lee.
Bob Lee.
The motherfuckers every time, because they didn't used to take shit at all. They did. They started that where now. This year was supposed to be the first year that they start taxing you and sending you tax papers and shit like that.
Nah, they
Initially-
they held that back.
Yeah, initially because they had hit me about the information for that for all the tax papers, and then they came right back like later on that month, like, well, we're gonna do that next year. But they still taking stats.
Oh shit! It's only 10 million.
Really?
Yeah,
10 million.
10 million.
But that's still good money though, because he ain't doing it but transferring money.
I wonder what else he was into.
Bitcoin.
That's crazy. It's only
But they been talking about that shit taking an L too.
That's wild.
It was just 43. But I heard like, they're saying China and saying a lot of countries like South Africa, a lot of countries in Africa, saying Russia, they're trying to come up with their own, their own money that's stronger than the dollar. Saying there's supposed to be a big war that's about to be coming. Saying we got to get rid of certain people because this is like you were saying. There's some other people that are like one came up, he's drowned.
A lot of them cryptocurrency credits is done.
Because the American dollar is not in the front.
Oh, right now it is.
They're working on their motherfuckers are putting power behind their own currency.
Yeah,
to where the American dollar doesn't hold the same amount.
One currency, but I think even if they do, it won't affect us. We'll just be in videos talking about we got that new yen. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? If you in the public, you know what I'm saying? You just have a different currency.
Well, no, it's gonna be like where when you get there, your dollar won't mean shit, and you'll have to transfer that money into their money, which is, and it'll be the same opposed to when you get there and you got 500 and it's.
But it'll be
2,000 or
it'll be in your
yen.
pocket anyway. Like go to Mexico. You know how many people was walking around with the dollar, not the peso. They have the dollar, not the dollars, not the dollars. You go to anywhere and you go to Africa. They're walking around with. Go to Cuba. They got the dollar.
But the motherfuckers are trying to pull away from us. Like
yeah.
that.
So if their money succeeds ours, we'll just be walking around with their money. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no reason to go to war or kill nobody over that. Yeah. It's not gonna kill your country. Brazil is still Brazil, and they go under the dollar. You know what I'm saying? Every country goes under the dollar, really.
But America is doing that to America.
We will adapt.
The least strength that our dollar holds is due to America's bullshit, and it depends on who the motherfuckers are pulling the strings in the office. But it's not the people in the office; it's the people we don't see.
We'll adjust. Cause like my son lives in
Are in
Japan.
charge of that. Cause the goal is about the goal.
My
The
son lives in
motherfuckers are
Japan,
really
and he
dealing with the
says
goal.
every day you don't know how much the dollar is worth. Your dollar could be worth, 89 cents, 63 cents.
Exactly. That's
so
what I'm saying.
every day, that's the first thing everybody in Japan does is look to see how much, is the money worth today.
Yeah, it fluctuates.
Yeah. And we don't do that here. A dollar will still be a dollar.
We do that here because that's what the whole problem is.
When you wake up in the morning, you say, let me
Well,
see how
no,
much
we
my
don't
dollar
do
is
it
worth.
as a people.
Your dollar is worth
or
a
as a
dollar. You're
person.
going to go to the store and this is going to be $59. This is going to be $18. You have to see, you know what I'm saying? Something over there in China, like an apple, can be like, was it like 18 yen? That's like $18.
It fluctuates.
Yeah.
But on state side, it's called inflation.
Exactly.
Yeah, but
Which we are
wait a
going through right now.
Inflation takes a while. Like right now,
All the fucking shit that was $10, now that shit $20.
Yeah, like right now we're going through, like inflation, but we ain't going to do it every day. Like, is this bag of chips going to be $1 or $1.80?
Shit, a bag
every
of chips
day.
that was $1 is now $2.
Yeah, but we ain't coming out there every day. Monday it was $1.80. Tuesday was 90 cents. Wednesday was 13 cents.
When
Friday
you
is
think of things, well, you do that,
$1.20.
maybe not in that aspect.
Yeah,
but when
in
you go to
Japan,
the
it's
store
that
and
way
you buy
every
shit
day. You don't
by
know.
the pound or something like that, you definitely do that.
Like eggs was the price of eggs was like 89 cents like forever, and all of a sudden Biden getting in office now it's $6.
It's not about Biden being in the office. It's about
yes, it is. About chicken wings went up, gas went up, everything
but
went
chicken
up.
wings aren't up now. Chicken wings are back low.
Everything
regular.
went up. $7.
You know, I buy them by the rack. I buy them by the box. The case.
$7. They $7
for what?
For wingdings, a bag of wingdings.
I can sell you. No, I can sell you a
They're
bag.
not $7.
A 40-pound box is way cheaper than it was last year.
Gas is still almost $4.
I don't know how much a $7 bag.
Because he told you he was raising taxes. I am raising taxes.
He has to.
He only has
they
to.
They want to recuperate from the shit they figure that they think Donald Trump fucked.
He only has to
so
because when Donald Trump said, "I'm going to give y'all $1,000 each, and that money's going to come right back to it." You wanted the low budget and all that. That's why that money ain't coming back as fast.
Because you put money. What they do is when they put money into the system.
You think they try to recruit from that? From giving us the money?
You got to. You know.
You think that's what that's why
you can't take out of the pot without putting back in. I do that as myself.
But here's the thing, though. Like, where the fuck that money? My money ain't go outside this country. That money's got to spend in this country. So that's a cop talk about.
No, but you still got to outsource it. We pay countries like all the fucking time and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like every now and then, every year, we're paying countries millions and millions of dollars You know what I'm saying? For just like countries pay us, Japan pay us $1 billion a year to protect them. You know, there's a bunch of countries that pay for our protection, and we pay them shit. This is how we keep our allies. This is why if anything jumps over with North Korea, nigga, you surrounded. South Korea, we fund South Korea, we fund this country and this country. All Russia, you're surrounded by our allies. China, you're surrounded by our allies. Japan stays snitching on them.
Until motherfucking America do some stupid shit or be like, America, we want $100 million more, nigga. Nah, I'm not gonna be able to do that.
But I wouldn't do that. If I was starving to death and you didn't set up there and came to my house and fed me and shit, 2 days later I'm not gonna say, Sean, I want $5,000. I'm not gonna do that to you because you just saved my country. You just saved my house. So I own loyalty to you. That's why you'll have your military bases in my backyard. Yeah. Because I feel like I owe you. And that's why everybody be like, why America always giving somebody some money? We got people starving here. Why they worried about? Because we sit up there in position. We need a military base here. I'm
gonna tell you right now, but motherfuckers starving right now with all the shit they be giving away though. Motherfuckers just want to be starving.
It's right.
Nick, listen, I pulled up at the fucking corner, right, at fucking Whittier and Parson.
Free food?
No, I'm saying, yeah, where they got it's a pantry over there, but it's a church in a pantry. They be they be kicking it at that motherfucking bus stop. They had a motherfucking music going. Dude out there got the wine. They had girls out there, motherfucker, and then there's another motherfucker asking for money, like. He telling the car to do this. He doing like this, like, come on.
They got
I need $2. I'm like, nigga, I ain't giving you no motherfucking $2. He was like, yeah,
They got cupboards out there, right on Main and all that. It's just a cupboard. You open it up and there's, saying food in there. You take out and they keep just putting it back in there. Just take what you need and go. Don't take all of it. Just
well, no, you go over there to the Western End. You been over there?
To the what's the name? Yeah, I was there.
Across the street from right there.
Yeah. I know that. But Google. Across the street from what's the name?
But all those bus stops be popping. Them motherfuckers be out there drinking wine and shit, and everybody be out there on that motherfucking block. And they be having boxes of their shit right there. The free food be right there.
Hey, but you know what they don't got?
What?
I got a taste for some greens. I want something different. I mean, some chicken from Marfum's Kitchen when they know ingredients, miss and list, and I want a brisket. I like my cornbread this thick. Pick up the phone, come get this. Yeah. They got the biggest sandwiches. Ha! Thank you, Jesus. Is that macaroni and cheese? Yeah. Is that macaroni and cheese? Yeah. Is that macaroni and cheese? Yeah.
Our famous kitchen. Holler at us. We got you. And I put that on my mama. 614-556-2174. Life should be relaxing, but it's not. Sometimes you have to create your own enjoyment with many different creme velour flavors such as exotic plum, lemon haze, peach, and berry beautiful. Relax, kick your feet up, and enjoy the taste. Creme velour, Drake Imperial Grapes. Creme velour, my lord. Hold up. We want to thank my nigga Ice for coming through the Raw Show podcast, my guy.
Thanks for having me. I enjoyed myself, man.
We I miss
you. got some real funny guys, man. Real and funny guys, man.
And you want to tell them where they can contact you at? This nigga got fire.
We were just listening
on
to
the production side.
Shit.
Let them know where they can get in touch with you at, bro.
Just hit me on Instagram. What is it? Ice_what's out. That's it.
Ice_what's out.
ICEE_what's out. WUTZOUT.
You still doing the videos?
It was doing that too.
Y'all had all the equipment.
Just upgrade it, man.
Remember the cord that came in the air and shit, the camera would be on there, so they had the up view over your head and all that right there.
Just upgrade it, man. We just upgraded everything.
I said, these niggas is dead.
The only other niggas I know that's as innovative as
the car show
Slaughterhouse niggas, and that's seen eye to eye, popping. Remember the popping video set? Remember that?
Yeah, I remember. I remember the popping set.
Man, on that note, this has been the Rawway Show podcast with Rawway and that nigga
Paul Clark. I just got here yesterday.
And behind the scenes, without us, there's no us. There's no him. There's no us. Playboy.
What up?
And this my nigga Ice. Hit us next week. We fucking with y'all every week on this motherfucker. We love y'all.
Happy Easter.
Happy Easter. Like, share, subscribe.
To where?
Like, share, subscribe at the Roman Show
YouTube.
Podcast.
On YouTube,
Spotify, iHeart, Anchor, and Apple to come soon. ASAP.
We got TikTok too.
Boom. And do we got a TikTok?
Yeah.
And TikTok. So, yeah, all right. See y'all later.
I'm on it, I'm on it, I'm on the street boy beats. I'm on it, man. I told y'all niggas y'all ain't ready, man. We can't be stopped on the strip.